It's time now for Countywide, a special presentation of Yavapai Broadcasting News. Join Paul David and Kyle Benedict as they talk with our community's leaders, newsmakers, and people in the know. You'll hear about the hot topics that affect all our lives in Yavapai County. And now here's today's Countywide.
Welcome to Countywide. I'm Kyle Benedict. Today, joining me is President of the Sedona Verde Valley Firefighters Charity, Jeremy Lilly, as well as the owner of Casey's Family Taekwondo, Karen Conover. And we're talking about an event that they're going to be holding on Saturday, February 20th. A lot of stuff going on there. It's going to be from 8 a.m. to noon at Verde Valley Fire Station 31 off Goddard Road. That's right off 260. So we'll be kind of getting into everything that's going to be happening at the event. But first, I want to introduce, again, the president of the organization, Jeremy Lilly. Thank you for being here today, as well as Karen from Casey's Family Taekwondo. So first off, Jeremy, can you give me a little bit of a background of Sedona Verde Valley Firefighters Charity?
Yeah, so the organization was founded in 2009 by a group of local firefighters looking to make a difference in their community. So we have a membership from all the local fire departments, so that's 6 fire departments plus Verde Valley Ambulance Company, and we even have members at large from the community. So we're very close to 170 members, is what we've grown to. We do events all over the greater Sedona Verde Valley area. Since 2009, we've increased our efforts supporting local youth sports. We have an annual toy drive, turkey drive. We support the Senior Center Meals on Wheels program, Old Town Mission. We do, last year we started a bike helmet program, back to school backpack program for kids. We move those programs around regionally to the different schools. We've got our backpacks we fill with school supplies, at the beginning of the year. Last year we started working on pipes and drums. So the region's first fire-based pipes and drums, and then in 2012 we started the region's first fire-based honor guard. We travel all over the state. We perform events here in the Sedona Verde Valley area, so a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I know. For more information, you can visit their website, SVVFC.com, and a lot of great. Also, that can link you to the Facebook page as well. There's a lot of pictures of some good events, and it seems like you guys do a lot. And really, one thing that stood out to me was that. And you mentioned it, the way all the organizations work together here in the Verde Valley, especially when it comes to charity events and holding special events. It's really amazing, and we see that a lot here in the Verde Valley, whether it's just different organizations, fire, police. I mean, everyone just seems to have a great working relationship. Karen, tell me a little about Casey's Family Taekwondo.
Well, our school was founded about 10 years ago, and we have a school in Cottonwood here. And one of the things that we teach, besides self-defense, kicking and punching, is we teach all of our students to set a good example in the community. So our motto is honesty, respect, and friendship. And our hope is to help build a strong community. So, partnering in charity events like this is the perfect thing for us.
Yeah, I mean, we see every now and then, a lot of times, Casey's Family Taekwondo is helping out with different events and stuff that's going on in the community. So what are some of the things that you guys have assisted with?
Over the years, we've done Relay for Life many times. We do a lot of free things in the schools. We like to give back to the schools, especially kids who can't always come to Taekwondo. We like to bring it into the schools and help them through, particularly with bullying and stuff like that. We have a lot that we can offer kids to have the confidence to do what they need to do to stay safe and happy in their school environments. We've done all different kinds of charities, and we're just really excited to do this one this year.
Again, this one is Saturday, February 20th. It's a safety day and pancake breakfast fundraiser, right?
That's right.
Can you tell me just a little bit about some of that?
Well, it's really unique, Kyle, because we're partnering with Karen, and her kids. She's got prospective black belt students that one of their requirements is to do a community service project. And so we've supported Casey's Family Taekwondo in the past with their scholarship fund, to help kids that normally wouldn't be able to attend the school to be able to attend. So I approached Karen and said, hey, we've got this, idea. We want to do a pancake breakfast. She said, hey, that's great. I've got students that need a, community service project. So then I approached Nazay Hazimi, a very progressive fire chief with the Verde Valley Fire District. He's also a charity member. He says, hey, we'll open up Station 31, we'll do an open house, we'll do this Safety Day theme. So it's really unique that we've got multiple groups kind of collaborating on this event, which, we're going to communicate our message to the public, dedication to service. Karen's going to get to kind of instill this in the kids to give back to the community. And then the day of the event is going to be very festive. So we'll have a CPR demonstration. So, if kids have never seen that, if adults, parents have never seen that, they can get down and actually do compressions, be instructed on basically hands-only CPR. We're going to have a static fire engine, of course, on display. Kids can crawl over that, get their pictures taken, put turnouts on. We're going to have the Verde Valley's off-road response vehicle. We're going to be giving rides with the kids. Oh, awesome. We're going to have, if it's not too cold, I want a station set up, of course, with fire hoses where the kids can run that. And then Karen's going to have her whole demo team there doing karate demonstrations. I've mentioned to her, it'd be cool to have some pads. Kids can get up there and hit the pads and do all that. And then, of course, the pancakes. So we'll have pancakes, sausage, coffee, refreshments, all by donation. People can come and just enjoy the event, and the proceeds will go to benefit the Sedona Verde Valley Fire Charities Emergency Relief Program. Okay. Real quick, talk a little bit about that program. Yeah, the Emergency Relief Program, we're bringing it online. Essentially how it started, Kyle, was I'm a firefighter paramedic, and we would be on scene of a structure fire, watching this house burn to the ground. Families over there, like, now what do we do? And we thought, hey, we're here on the front line. There's got to be something more that we can do to impact and help this family. So what we decided was we want to create a program that number one, will provide 72 hours of sustainability for that family. So we try to provide, if they need a hotel, food vouchers, if they need clothing, and then based on specific needs, we will activate the individual departments and say, hey, we need a clothing drive. Hey, we have this need, and then our volunteers get involved. So that's tier one. The second one is we support local first responders, fire, police, EMS, and their time of need. And then, God forbid there's a line of duty death, we authorize an immediate monetary donation to that family statewide. So this is something we're extremely excited about. Like I said, the needs vary from region to region. It does, does require cash, so that's what we do our fundraising for. But we each year we've started this fund with $6,000, and last year we spent down about half. And originally the program was kind of birthed from a private donation, and we had a gentleman who succumbed to a cardiac event. His wife wanted to make a donation on his behalf. And then we also had a resort up in Sedona that was wanting to donate money during the slide fire. So we're like, hey, this will be great seed money. So that's what it's birthed from. We're bringing it online. We've now have the strategic relationships in the community, and we're here ready to push it. Yeah, so that's awesome. And with this emergency relief program, it seems like it's kind of caters to the need of that family or that individual instead of just handing them however much money is great, but if they need clothes and additional things, that's really great. So we're going to take our first break. When we come back, we'll run down some of all the events and things that are going to be taking place at the event. Again, February 20th, that's Saturday from 8 to noon. For more information, SVVFC.com is the website. A good phone number for you is 623-341-5059. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be?
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Chipmunks want to remind you, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill.
Wow.
But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps. Clean.
I'm waiting for the ring cycle.
Separate. Cook.
Fire in the hole!
And chill.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Check your steps. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to Countywide. I'm Kyle Benedict, sitting down with the president of the Sedona Verde Valley Firefighters Charity, Jeremy Lilly, as well as the owner of Casey's Family Taekwondo, Karen Conover, and we're talking about their event that they're coming together for this event on February 20th, Saturday. It's going to be at the Verde Valley Fire Station 31 on Goddard Road. That's off of 260. And the event, Safety Day, a lot of demonstrations going on, as well as pancake breakfast. So if anything, I mean, who doesn't love pancakes? So that's one reason to get out there. It's going to be a fundraiser to benefit the Emergency Relief Program. And Jeremy, can you give me some examples on just some of the things you guys have done in the past and who you've helped out?
Well, and understand the diversity of our region. You know, we have families with kids, we have retirees, single moms, and so what we see is diverse as our community is, that's how these catastrophic events happen. You know, a house is leveled by a structure fire, a family's displaced, maybe they have family here in town they can live with, so they don't have a need for shelter, but they need clothes, or they need, you know, one example I would give you is in Rimrock. We had a single mom who was displaced. She was able to find a place to stay, but they wouldn't take her dogs. So immediately I called our membership. We have a member, Sean Tucker. He's got a boarding facility over in Camp Verde who boards animals. I called him up and I said, hey, here's what our need is. He graciously donated the space to house the dogs. We provided the food for a couple months, got the dogs, you know, up to date on their shots, and with that same event, she had used all of her money that was going to bring her boyfriend home from Afghanistan on leave to get her insurance stuff going. Wow. So we made a cash donation to make her whole so she could bring her boyfriend home, which was really nice. Now subsequently, other end of town, you know, we have a family that doesn't know anyone. We need to put them up in a hotel, need to get them food vouchers, need to get a clothing drive started for their kids. And you know, it's not a fix-all. You know, it's really just designed to give them a hard pause to say, okay, now we can regroup, and here's the direction we need to go. Mm-hmm. So it's that initial 72 hours where everything you own is gone. It's like, now what do we do? It takes time to get things processed. It takes time to get the insurance money rolling. So that's really what we, you know, professionally we're there to make an impact, and then what's honorable about being involved with this organization is 170 members, most of which are firefighters, donate money out of their own pockets to make this stuff come to pass, and ultimately help these families when we're off duty as well. So it's huge.
Yeah, that is great. I mean, just try to make that awful situation as, you know, I guess as manageable as possible for that family who just went through whatever it may be. So Karen, on February 20th at this event, we talked about it a little bit before the break, but there's going to be some students there with demonstrations, and tell me exactly what we're going to see.
Well, so we'll have our crew that's running the pancakes. Mm-hmm. They're the those that are training for their black belt. This is their community service project. They are leading by example and following a great example of all these guys. But we'll also have our black belt team called the X Team, and they go and perform all over the state, all over town. High flying, martial arts, flips, tricks, all that kind of stuff. But they're also going to perform self-defense, and they're all black belt instructors, so they'll be there to help kids who are around, kids or adults who are around, give them some self-defense lessons, let them hit the bags, and have a lot of fun experiencing martial arts with us.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, everyone, you know, it's just something good to know, self-defense, right?
Absolutely.
And so that's just one of the things. I mean, we mentioned the pancake breakfast. Is there a reason Safety Day kind of as the theme? How did that come about?
Well, and working with Chief Hazime, he's very active in the community, and a lot of what we do professionally, people call us on their worst day. So obviously something broke down in their life, be it their house, their body, you know, if they got in a motor vehicle collision, and then we respond. A good portion of what we do that isn't always publicized is prevention. And so for us, you know, we're going to get the call if someone has a sudden cardiac event. But statistics have shown that if bystanders will initiate CPR and start compressions, then you exponentially increase that victim's chance of survival. So part of what we do professionally is to train the community on CPR. Hence the reason why we're going to have a CPR station. Mm-hmm. You know, the other aspect is car seats. These cars are more technologically advanced than ever. You've got a multitude of car seats available. My children haven't been in a car seat for more than a decade, and my friends and family come over, hey, you're a firefighter, you know how to do this. You know, not wanting to look stupid, of course I give it the college try, but some of this stuff is complicated. You want to make sure you have it done right. Obviously your kids are very precious. We're going to be offering that service throughout the event. Bring your car in, bring your car seat. We'll make sure that it's hooked up right. If you have a new car seat, we'll have technicians on site there that can get the get the car seat put in. Mm-hmm. And then there's the fun component. So everything that the kids associate with the firehouse, it'll be an open house. Community members in the community can look around. Like I said, we're going to have the turnouts there, which is our firefighting costume that the kids can put on and run around in. They'll be able to get in the fire truck. We'll have firefighters on hand to answer questions about stuff we do day in and day out. It'll be awesome.
I mean, the rides in the off-road response vehicles, I think that's something that's really unique.
Oh yeah, this was a vehicle that was actually purchased by the community. So Verde Valley Fire had community events to raise money for the purchase of this item. And this is really, it's paramount because of all the recreational sites that we have, not only in Sedona where I work, but also in Cottonwood and Camp Verde. You know, people get out there, they get off-road, they have trouble. And to drive, you know, 20, 30,000 pound apparatus down these dirt roads is not a good idea. Yeah. You know, it's not fast, it's not effective. We get in one of these Polaris Rangers, we get in a Rhino, we can zip down the trail, initiate patient care, extricate the patient from the trail. Ultimately, it leads to a better customer service model. So now on this day, we're not going to be doing any of that. We'll have the kids in there, you know, which is tons of fun, wind blowing in their hair. Hopefully they don't freeze to death because it could be a little cold, but yeah, it'll be fun.
Oh man, it just sounds so much going on. I mean, all the activities, that's great. And what does this mean? I mean, kind of on a personal note, this is in addition to your firefighter paramedic duties, and then so this is really when you're off duty, I guess. But what does it mean on a personal level to have this impact and try and do all these different things for the community and try to help out these people who either need it or just raise money for great services? What is that like?
Well, for me, it's an extreme honor. The members of our organization are phenomenal people. To join our organization, we just ask for a $10 donation per month. And you know, what started out relatively humble beginnings, you know, our budget that we set this year was $24,000, and that's money right out of firefighters' paychecks. So to be able to lead an organization like that, where you know we're all-encompassing region-wide. So you think of Sedona, Montezuma Rimrock, Camp Verde, Cottonwood, Clarkdale, even up into Jerome. You know, these are things that we try to do these different events and make an impact in the community, let people know what we're doing. And listen, the members of our organization are phenomenal. I mean, they give 100% on duty. This is, you know, it's an industry. To get hired in the fire service, it's maybe 3% actually get hired. Mm-hmm. So the people that you're seeing around town riding on these trucks are literally the best at what they do, top-notch individuals. And then to donate time off duty to still make an impact in the community, it really personifies our mission statement, which is dedication to service. So it's huge. I mean, I love it. I love being part of the communities, getting involved, making a difference. I wish we could do more. Mm-hmm. You know, I wish there was more time in a day. Yeah,
well, you know, like I talked about at the very beginning of the show, you guys' Facebook page, there's a ton of great pictures of all the events you've done in the past. For more information, again, SVVFC.com. Can they go there and make donations if they would like?
Yeah, absolutely. We have our PayPal buttons they can donate on. Okay. They can search us on Facebook by just typing in either Sedona Verde Valley Firefighters Charity or our acronym, SVVFC. will pop up, and they can make donations right there on Facebook as well.
Okay, great. Well, when we come back, we have to take another break, but when we come back, we'll talk about, again, give you the dates and the times and all that for this event on the 20th. So that's coming up in just a couple minutes.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, babe. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Welcome back to Countywide. We have about a minute and a half left before the show's over, but talking about the Safety Day Pancake Breakfast fundraiser, Sedona Verde Valley Firefighters Charity and Casey's Family Taekwondo putting that on Saturday, February 20th again. And you guys just had, I believe last month, another event, a fundraiser for Mike Rigsby. I know we talked about it in the news. How did that go?
Oh, it went great. We had a huge outpouring from the community. We had our volunteers out in the community selling the tickets. Randall, the owner of Randall's in Cottonwood, stepped up, opened up his restaurant for us. And so we actually oversold the event by about 150 tickets. Wow. Which I know created a little bit of stress for the kitchen staff, but everybody handled it great. We actually had huge success, raised over $7,000 for the Rigsby family. Just a big outpouring of support from the community. So I think they've seen our events are fun, and they like what we do, and they want to support it. So we're really looking forward to this Safety Day Pancake Breakfast being successful as well. So come on out. And enjoy yourself.
Great. Again, that's Saturday, February 20th from 8 a.m. to noon at Verde Valley Fire Station 31 at 2700 Goddard Road. It's off 260. So thank you guys for being here today. Out of time already. Again, for more information, SVVFC.com. You can also call, good phone number, 623-341-5059. That's going to do it today for Countywide. We'll see you next time.